Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 32 of my journey through Group Self-Found Necropolis League. Last time, I went after some boss maps and Maven invitations before failing the field really badly, discovering that Shaper is not easy on this build, and then getting a few Awakened Gems and a double hatred Watcher's Eye. And I made a couple trades since then. I had a 2120 Animate Guardian and a 2120 Frostblades, which I traded. I also gave Disco an Awaken added cold damage and the double hatred Watcher's Eye. And in return, I got this physical damage reduction while affected by determination, attack damage while affected by precision, Watcher's Eye, that I'm going to replace this attack block one that I was using. This could be divined better, so let's start by trying to do that. 854. Okay, that's good enough. I'm not going to divine that more. Throw that in. There is a bit of increased damage there. Was it 481? That jumps to 517 and helps me against physical degens more with the additional physical damage reduction, which is arguably doing more than the block is at this point, because I can just tank most everything. Then lastly, I was trying to farm Grand Eldritch Eagers, which I farmed up yesterday so that I can continue trying to raise this +1 all max res, one tier higher, and it'll give me +2 all max res. So, now that I have this, I'm going to put a Grand Eager on here, and supposedly this is going to increase my chances of getting this to go up. So, Orb of Conflict this, ta-da! +2 all max res. That is massive. So then, I need something else useful here. Spell block doesn't matter, all res no. 22% increased armor. That is tempting. More armor is good. Flasks up to 131. That's, I guess, while I'm standing still. I get a bunch of extra armor while I'm standing still. So what I would like to try and do today, I'm going to get these Firestorm of Meteors leveled. I'm going to throw one of them in my Dialas and test out the Spellslinger build to see if that works. And then I want to go after, Ziggurat Maps, and try and take out this Catarina and farm the Catarina helmet drop in the process. Since the last time I've tried, I've now given myself 4 max fire res and 3 max cold and lightning res, currently sitting at 83, 82, 82. So if I get 3 Soulfight Veins in the map, 86, 85, 85 will be my Ellie res. And then if I switch to a life flask, like an Eternal, and I can potentially use this to try and offset the degen with enough life regen to allow me to run through all the degen to delete all the corpses, and if I can do that, that Caterina fight will just be easy. What did my attack block drop to? 51 from like 64 for some extra armor. It's probably fine. Now, what exactly do I want on this flask? Reduced charges per use is interesting. That might be enough to work. And then with the Hoarder Crafting bench, I can enchant it with reduced flask charges used. So it only uses 3 charges, so I'll be able to use this flask a ton during the fight. So I don't want to just use it while clearing the map, because I do want the bleed removal. I don't think I'm going to have bleed in the Catarina fight unless there's vulnerability. Let's see if we can do some research on the boss fight as well. Nightmare of Catarina. The Carpet Mortar. Physical damage with a bit converted to fire. The sweep attack is going to do physical damage, I guess. Little circles on the ground, I think. Soul mortars have more converted to fire. Barrage has a lot converted to fire. Where is the staff on the ground is what I'm curious about. Maybe it is this? Betrayal Catarina Donut of Destiny? It could be a physical dot. Okay, so if I'm assuming that's a physical dot, then it's more in my interest to have endurance charges up, and then the physical damage reduction I just got would be good. So what I want to do is drop my intimidating cry. Find an enduring cry. I don't think I have one leveled at all. No. I probably have one on another character. I certainly do. Give it a bunch of quality. This is additional physical damage reduction per endurance charge once this goes off, and this will help make sure that my endurance charges stay up during the fight, because the only way I get endurance charges is if I've been hit recently. I have a 30% chance, and then I can gain one endurance charge every second if I've been hit recently. So that should help, and hopefully in conjunction with the life flask that I'll use for the boss, we can pull that off. So then for scarabs, I want additional shrines in there. I'm going to use the Scarab of Stability. I don't think I need to guarantee Nico. I think that was already there. And then I put Heist. Right. Okay. I have a few of these that appear to be rolled. I've learned that less AoE is not doable. Seems fine. Buffs expire faster. Kind of sucks. I don't know about petrification statues yet. There's another less AoE. Rare monsters have volatile cores. The biggest thing to know, because that will kill me. Where's Heist? Okay. My damage has improved since the last time. Defense has improved. And I've got a flask for the boss. Hopefully we got this. And I don't see any of the crazy lightning ball things. Oh, and we got eater monsters in here. And I forgot to change my Atlas passive tree to the one that guarantees me the sulfite. So many little details. Still gonna try. Okay, I'm getting destroyed by meteors. Yeah, okay, the meteors do way too much damage. Basically, is what I'm learning. The meteors from the Exile maps, I can tank them. These ones, I absolutely cannot. Alright, now I swap in the flask then. I did force Heist in here, but it's not gonna give me the Hawk since I had the wrong passive trees, so just try and do this boss. I would like to try and gain some charges for this flask, though. If I stay moving enough and don't go backwards, I can survive the meteors, as they just won't hit me. And I have the life flask charges all the way up. Okay, let's go, Caterina. Ow. Oh, meteors in here, too. So we're already phased? Yeah, and just go die, keep totems down, kill Kurgle. I think the physical damage reduction help definitely is doing its work. Alright. I didn't move early enough. Oh, meteors? Okay, and then this is where the flask comes in, as it can let me run through and delete all of those, so I will not die to all the minions. And then, then I died to that. Okay, but appears to be working. All right, please no more minions. Phase, good. I need to remember to like try and position the degen circle when this boss dies. Oh, meteors. When I use flasks. Did I already kill him? No, disappears. Some of these hits hurt. But, hey, move. Oh, I got capped by the meteor. But I still got time. I'm gonna move here. Haha. Okay, portals still got 3. I need my fortify up. There we go. Feed. And then go with the flask. I got stuck on something. Maybe there's an edge right there that I shield charged into. Okay, so the hardest part of this, like getting fortify up and going. I see only one of these little crawlies. Alright, we're making more though. Feed. Life flask. Life flask. Okay, I definitely got a bunch. Where's Caterina? Okay, oh, pop the next one. I saw one little crawly down the ground. If one is going to do that much damage, that is insane. The meteors! So stupid. Okay, try again. Meteors. There's a meteor coming. I have flasks that auto-use themselves. I don't want to use the flask at the door, because if I use the flask at the door, I'm going to get caught in the degen immediately. Use flasks there. I got killed by the Caterina slam that time. Still 2 portals. There is Fizz's extra on this, I believe, so... Okay. She teleported a couple times there, too. Alright, Corlamac. Meteors. You gotta be kidding me! The meteor, it's so dumb! Okay, we're feeding. I think we are. Very close to dead. Still 2 portals. I've used the life flask 24 times. Oh, arise, children. How about you just die? Awakening fragment. No helmet. So that's what I get from that. I get 1/5 of an Uber boss for dealing with that crazy nonsense. Now I have the right tree selected. Don't bring in extra monsters. Let me double check this. What were the mods on this map? Resistance, okay, so Fizz is extra of a random element. That could have affected the meteors, to be fair. What's next? Hexproof, possessed boss. Okay, this all magic and normal monsters in area are a union of souls. Destroyed me the first time I tried it. This one has life as ES. Otherwise, this one should be way tamer. Plus, I'm going to get all the stuff that I was trying to do with the T-17. Oh, and there's accompanied by harbingers in this map. That's, at least there's only one of those things. Get rid of the things that do bleed. Get rid of decaying skeletons. Get rid of charred beasts. You know what, get rid of these 2. Get rid of those. Get a bunch of scarabs. Ooh, swap my flask out. I want to save that one, but no. Okay, I thought I might kept the charges. No meteors this time. Easier monsters. Oh, there's going to be a ton of scarabs. This map's going to be huge. Harvest Scarab Cornucopia. Yeah, I'm just going to be able to clear through the map. No issues. I'm now overflowing on scarabs. I'm just going to have to make another pass through the map to loot it. Go ahead and swap my flask in. Build its charges up. And if I'm going to leave, it's going to be because I died fighting the boss. Okay, let's do this. Come on, Catarina. Yeah, you got energy shield, but you don't got Fizz's extra this time. And I did do the research, like every bit of her damage is based out of physical damage. So that Fizz's extra is pretty nuts. Come on, Kurgle. The energy shield has not been bad here. Knowing that I'm not worried too much about damage. I'm leeching through his degen beam. Okay, and we put thing in the middle. She did not gain her energy shield back. Speed. Oh, and I phased. Okay, sure. Easy one. Oh, I did not get all of them. Okay, I took a few of the things too. Ulamon's almost dead. Okay, the spear's getting thrown in the middle. And then nuke. That's the way to do it. Have enough damage, she doesn't even do the extra minion stuff. Huh. And keep using the Blood Rage. Try and keep my totems down. Huh. Okay, final round. Another Blood Rage. Boss dead. 2 reality fragments. Oh yeah, my inventory is full. That was my first portal. Means I need to get rid of my other stuff. I don't even think I used my flask at all in there. What did we have on this? Nothing. Actually nothing. Alright, about as free as it can get. I didn't need the shrines, I didn't need all of the sulfite, but one of these maps that's rolled easily is like a unicorn, so can't expect that for the rest of them. The twins, I cleaned out my sulfite as well, so I'm not drowning in that. I have a boss down there I could do. I got a Scarab of Stability back too. Amazing. So this one has vulnerability and Fizz's extra, but without the meteors. And then, yeah, let's pile this with scarabs again. I liked that play. I've proven as well, though, like, it's not the boss that's bad. It's the crazy mods on the map that makes T-17's a not fun experience. I clicked the shrine. I didn't want to click the shrine. Okay, just go rush the boss while I have the shrine. I have all of the soul fight as well. Let's go, Caterina. This is extra. Alright, that shrine. But what do we got going on here? Vulnerability. Vulnerability increases the physical damage I take. That could have been what just got me there. I don't think I need to worry about the shrines. I just need to do the boss and don't die. I got all the other stuff. I don't have my flask on, and I might need to move from time to time in here. That hurts. Okay, I got bleeded. Just blast. Blast, 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 blast. Nope. There they come. Okay, but she is phased. Yes. Eternal Flask. Ooh, ow. I don't think I had Fortify up there. The Give Your Soul to Me slam is getting me destroyed. That's just Fizz's extra. It's the vulnerability. It's the vulnerability. Okay, phased. And we're right into minions. Go. Alright, feed though. There's still a few of them. Yeah, and she kills me anyways. Still 2 portals. If I go in the last portal, I gotta go clear the rest of the map, get my scarabs. I can craft my flask up again. So vulnerability bad. The big takeaway. Ow. Phase, please. I left 1. Blink it. There we go. Now this phase is gonna be rough. I survived the slam. Molten Shell. The Molten Shell's up. I'm good. It's not this time. Oh. Maybe it came in just right on time. Go. 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 Yes. Devouring Fragment, Synthesis Map. Still no helmet. Well, this one just visits Chaos and Drowning Orbs. Now, I got a map that looks doable with 1 mod on it. Is this 1 mod gonna make this map impossible, like the Meteors did? You'll find out. There's the first Drowning Orb. I can push it away with attacks. So I guess that'll just kill me if I wind up in it. As long as they don't spawn the boss room, I'm fine with it. I got an Echoing Shrine again. Oh, yeah, there's a Drowning Orb in here. Just keep pushing it away. And eventually it disappears. Good. And phased. Come on. We phased. Yep. No minions. The Drowning Orb is not bad, I will say. I already lost the Echoing. Where did he go? Oh yeah, he has minion phase. So Fizz's Chaos is not bad. I think that's the only thing that's added on this one. And there are my Meteors. So, now I just get this helmet and then I want to go play with the other build. I didn't get my light flask off early enough. Alright, Aminamu. Oh, I can't just stay still though. Eater Orb. Okay. I got the staff placed in a good spot. This is it. Just finish it. Totems. I can ignore them here because I can just finish the Catarina. No helmet. Synthesizing Fragment. I didn't even get a Eater Fragment when I was doing the map with the Eater stuff. This one has vulnerability. How do I want to deal with vulnerability? Just make a different flask. Drop a little bit of crit chance. Wouldn't hurt too bad. Reduced effective curses. Flash charge gain on crit. Use when charges reach full. I managed the last vulnerability one, though it was kind of rough. Buffs expiring faster is going to mean less uptime on the Molten Shell. Oh, this is buffs expire faster. It means my shrines aren't going to last. At least get me going. Yeah, everything's going to hurt with the vulnerability. Feel Death's Grip got me. Are there crawly bits? I don't think so. We phased? Good. Phased. Get him. Get him. Nice. Come on. There's Aminamu. Totem 1, 2. Blood Rage. Go. Flasks. Another boss down. Reality Fragment. All magic and normal monsters in the area are in a union of souls. Otherwise, this one, the boss should be free. And I'm replacing this one with rats and frogs, because I want to figure out how this union of souls things works. The pack sizes are going to be massive. So the first one's just died. Okay, these rats a little tankier. Are the enemies just going to keep getting stronger and stronger throughout the map? Is that the deal here? Or is it pack by pack? Yeah, they seem to be getting tougher. That's a big frog. Yep, they just keep getting tougher and tougher and tougher. Well, the last time I couldn't kill the first 2 packs with whatever I did to that map. So this only gets bad the longer the map goes, or so it would seem. And now I have this, the pile of rats. It's maybe time to switch to my other flask. Lucilius Parandus. And it keeps happening. Uh-oh. The greatest part about this, though, is, these enemies cannot kill me. Alright, this is just Tormented Boss, I think. I can tank the hits. So speed is fine. Possessed Boss is fine. Vulnerability's bad. Fizz is extra as a random elements. Kind of yikes. It actually might be the easiest one I've done in, amount of time needed for the fight-wise. Clear them. Cool. Next, finish it. Another one down. Boots, amulet, 2 reality fragments. Do I dare try the Uber Maven? Maybe. Not until I get this finished. Giga AoE and some boss life. This should be doable. Ooh, Divine Shrine. That one I take into the boss. Where, boss? Okay, let's go. I get 50 seconds of it. This is a big AoE. Very big AoE. Everything. And internet lagged me out of the game. Alright, without the Divine Shrine then. Oh, I phased. So yeah, AoE on everything is going to be massive. But as long as I can tank the damage, we're good. And I need my totems down. They die. phase, good. So when you phase it, the degen ground goes away. And I had my wrong life flask on. And finish it. Don't worry about feeding. Just kill. There we go. That was crazy with the AoE. Synthesizing and reality fragments. Venter's Gamble. Reduced. Ouch. Monster damage penetrates Ellie res. Oh, this is targeted by Meteor. No, thank you. This one has Fizz's Lightning, Runes of Searing Exarch. I'm gonna try that one. And I like the idea. I'm just gonna keep replacing all these monsters. Okay, Runes of Searing Exarch. Max fire res goes down. Ow. Okay, so just kind of avoid if possible. Ah! Mana Siphoner. The big question now, there's no runes in here. Okay, so just fizzes some lightning. That's fine. Catarina phased. Then we feed. It's almost a damage check to whether or not you can make it through that phase. But I do have, at least I have the resistance thing, or the regen thing figured out enough to survive. And then again, just focus Caterina. She phases. And then feed them all. Easy. I think I've got this one figured out, guys. Another one down. Decaying, synthesizing. Still no unique. Divine Orb. These Exarch runes go away after you trigger them as well. So they're not that bad either. Fizz's Chaos crit. And Ellie Reflect is fine now. Synthesizing and Cosmic Fragments. I'm full on Sulfite. Drusia Parandus. That's the one I'm missing. I might be crazy, but I feel like the Parandus drop more in these T17 maps. The crit was definitely not free. I died several times in that. Ellie Fizz Reflect, but no damage. I have not done Patches of Awakener's Desolation either. Fizz Reflect only kills me if I'm hitting big packs. Awakener's Desolation, those are just small little circles. Yeah, they degen. Yeah, there's no recovery in them. That's easily avoidable enough. It's definitely preferable to one-shot Meteors for using a flask. Volatile Cores. And there's none of them in the boss room. Okay, this one's going to be very free. Please give me the helmet. Those are not helmets. A reality fragment. Okay, now back to re-rolling these. All monster damage can poison. Rare monster modifiers. If I rush the boss in that one, easy. Steel charges, no. Marked for death. Less AoE I'm not doing. Less defenses is just terrible. Meteor's terrible. This one is just vulnerability for the boss. Okay. AoE, multi-proj, vulnerability. Fizz is cold. That's almost doable, but frenzy power charges on top of that. That's death trap. Life is ES, Ellie pin, poison. That one I think I can do. No damage, 4 of every 10 seconds. The mod that says re-roll this map, along with that marked for death nonsense. This one might be doable. Ellie Pin, petrification statues. I have not tried that, but I think I'm immune to that as a Juggernaut. Fizz is cold, possessed boss, synthesis boss, awakener's desolation. Okay. Less cooldown, synthesis boss. I think that's doable. Another doable one with drowning orbs and Maven. I really don't like the Union of Souls. I'll reroll that one too. This one is just vulnerability and Maven. So depending on how Maven goes. Okay. Rare monsters in area are Shaper touched. That doesn't say Shaper is like influencing the map is gonna beam me out of nowhere. So the Shaper's only here while the rare enemy is there. Okay, makes sense. So multiple rare enemies means multiple Shaper abilities. Okay, that's really not that bad. Please give helmet blazing fragment, synthesizing fragment. Awaken gems, level up to 2. Maven interferes with the player. If I wanted Maven to influence the boss, I would maybe bring Maven into the map. So she's just gonna cast the stuff on me. If she goes in the boss room, that's bad, but otherwise, that's nothing to worry about. Alright, Maven definitely came in the boss. And is a Twin Terrors. Okay, so it actually affects the boss. The drowning orbs showed up in here this time as well. They just periodically go away. Kept a speed shrine up in here for quite a while too. Ooh, drowning orb! Ah, I got the wrong flask on too. That's bad. Ah, enduring cry though. With the clutch heal. 2 devouring fragments. Okay, so Shaper touched with Maven should be okay. I think I'm ready to take the Scarabs of Stability out. I'm finishing a map with 6 portals. Like, don't think I need to be throwing those in. Reality fragment. Still no helmet. All Flame Ember of Manifested Wealth. Reality Fragment, Forge of the Phoenix. The twins. Here, petrify me. It says I'm petrified and I can still move. Alright, that's good. The Ellie Pin is bad. Ellie Pin I can't do. It was worth trying. Blazing Fragment, Devouring Fragment, Constrictor, Divine Orb, additional rare monster mods. This one has 6. Okay. Ooh, Synthesis Boss. Ooh. Okay. Ah! Oh, Degen puddles from Synthesis Boss. Okay. Ooh, the life flask saved me. Okay, got that thing out of here. And the rest of this is easy at this point. Synthesizing and reality fragments. Exalted Orb. One more map. Another Synthesis Boss. Oh, it's gotta be another fire one. Ow. Come on. Die, please. Got him. Just in time. Storm Cultist grip. That's scary. Last chance, Caterina. Please give helmet. Nope. Reality and devouring fragments. Well, I really wanted the helmet so that I could do something completely not serious and make a Turtle Spectre build and make it good. I can't do it without the helmet, and I've been farming this Ziggurat map for like 4 or 5 hours. I could probably get some from others, but I feel like it's just not in the cards today. I went through my stash of them. I did like 15 plus. Let's see, I've got an Uber Eater. I have Uber Cortex and 2 Uber Mavens. Do I dare? Let's do the Cortex one. Just see what it's doing. So give it mods. Oh, it sure does. 74% reduced from crits? Are you kidding me? So it's a map that I get to do no damage in. Boss is going to be stupidly tanky. Okay, but if I can tank most of the stuff, I just got to worry about the degen circles most of all, but those build up the longer the fight goes, so that's not a good thing. Huh. Tanky build. Ah. Nope. Don't want to be in that. Ow. Okay, made it through the first round. This is where I get the augmented. Ow. Ow. Ah, another degen circle. The circles are ramping faster than they were in the last round. Mm. Augmented down. Now I can focus on the actual boss. There might be a max number of the degen puddles. So if I get the degen puddles placed in decent spots, it's okay. Okay, please remove those. Good. A lot of rare enemies popping out of this, though. This is gonna be bad. Everything's got super speed, too. I think these portals remove themselves. Twisted isn't doing anything to me at all. Okay, big blast. Hopefully no AoE. Perfect. So this one wasn't spawning the degen circles, it was the Twisted. The Fractal Titans spawning these things that do lightning damage and armor. Whatever. Hey, last one. Still deathless. Trying to like stay on the outside. Ah, there was a death. I want those degen puddles placed on the outside. I'm really trying to focus Rewritten because Cortex boss does new things below 50% health. Like the big like beam thing. Ow. I might have gotten all the portals. I deliberately circled the outside of this arena. I can take the big pull the void slam. I can take that slam. Even while shocked. I think I'm gonna pull this off. Oh, now we're doing the cleansing flame nonsense. Big blast. I'm not gonna risk that one. Ah, taking some kind of degen there. Cleansing flame again, eh? Blast, middle. Okay. This means the Rewritten should die here. Blast, middle. And we're just gonna keep repeating this. I'm gonna see if I can tank the cleansing flame blast. I'm close enough that I'm sure I can finish it. Nope, cannot do that. Okay, look at all the degen puddles. That's insane. Blast. Okay. Oh yeah, do it again. Finish it. Let's go. Uber Cortex down. This is guaranteed good drop now, right? Synthesized Void Scepter. Damage, accuracy rating, frenzy charge duration. Okay, that was ridiculous. Reduce extra damage from crits. Gave them. I was told to wait. They know what my build is and what it's capable of just as much as I do, so I will wait, and I can maybe smash out some other bosses, but I also want to toy with the Spellslinger bit. So the original build here is using Firestorm of pelting Spellslingers with the trigger bots, so I'm casting 2 of them per attack here with Frenzy, got a Zealotry. The difference, though, is with the Firestorm of Meteors. Is it firing 2? I think it is. So it's firing 2 per cast, and it might just be way chunkier, honestly. Which is the thing I am curious about. How that damage looks. A lot of good gear on this character too. Not completely min-maxed like the other one. And if I'm not super happy with this either, I'll probably double corrupt this Dialis. I got maps in my inventory as well. Harvest Scarab doubling in here. These obviously, given that they're all different bases, I was farming Maven. What else do I have on this tree? Nothing. Alva. Okay. How's my Chaos Res doing here? -3. So maybe I don't need to mess with the incursions. Let's see what it can do. And I take additional AoE on it or a gym level. I think I take the level. Okay, it doesn't one-shot everything. Satisfying though, for sure. Things are dying. Oh, I also have the Bane double curse going on. I don't have to press tons of buttons to make this build work because I don't need totems down to deal damage. It's pretty nifty. It's clearing through the maps nicely enough. So how are we doing with the boss then? Get the zealotry. I need curse. It killed the boss. I mean, definitely nothing special. Finally did my first C17. Yoke of Suffering. Come on! For real? Alright, easy 10-way Maven. And I got Frenzy charges up. I got the Zealotry going. Yeah, I don't think this fixes this build to make it good. I was hoping it would. Ow. Okay, so let me throw in the Firestorm of... Whoa. I mixed gems up. No, this here, this there. Turn that back on. Turn this on. There we go. Does this do better? I actually think it does. It ramps way better. Without a doubt. Someone mentioned to me to try Meteors because it has the better effectiveness of added damage, and it's not near the potential of this. This isn't amazing damage either, and enemies can walk out of it, so... Awakened Ellie Focus. And Crescent Splinter. Okay, still hunting Awakened Lightning Pin. Now, to compare this to Map Clear... Oh yeah, it's... Firestorm of Pelting just works so much better for this. Like, it's nothing compared to my Reave, and I'm probably going to go back to that and do bossing stuff. I at least wanted to see this again. Definitely, it's not going to map anywhere near as fast. But I also need to keep min-maxing that other build. Like, keep going. Keep double corrupting the gloves. Keep doing heists. I need to do heists. Which I'm in the contract phase of that still. I haven't touched them. Blueprints gets me more helmets, which means I can double corrupt those. And keep hunting for Watcher's Eyes. Red of Hopes. Awaken Gems. It's all useful stuff. This is a cool build. This is fun to play. I can play this build almost without my left hand. I've also been thinking about, like, what if I made a triple elemental damage with attacks wand? And, ooh, ow. Then could a Spellslinger build just be even better with that if I could throw something in it that has enough effectiveness of added damage, like I did with Frostbolt way back when. And Firestorm of Meteors has the same effectiveness of added damage. Like 370, I think, is what Frostbolt is too. And it could be really good. But it also could pair nicely with the Wander, with having some extra spells stuff on top of it. Awaken Cold Pin. Are you kidding me, game? This build still doesn't have a 21 Firestorm of Pelting either. It doesn't have a +2 amulet. The shield, though, is pretty GG. And I believe a % fire damage implicit on the wand is better than flat-fired spells or the +1 fire. Need to go delve next, I guess. I have a boss. Ooh, that means I need to get my flares. And then Ahuati. No mods. Ah, that's Dejin. Ow, okay. It stays there. Phase, though, and I can hit all 4 spawns of enemies here from the center. It's amazing. And then finish it. I can just tank those things. Any delve boss. Challenge complete. And I get a Doriani's map. That is a pair of gloves. +1 Spectre chest that would need worked on. Finally out of Sulfite. 2 hollow fossils and a faceted fossil. 2 Harbinger's orbs. I want to make a Parandus jewel. See if I can hit energy shield. So that would just need a few increased defense mods. Do 6 because why not? And craft it. 3000% increased defense mod chance. It's evasion rating. 7% evasion rating. It will be double corrupted. I could get more damage on my belt, even if it's just a little bit. 9% increased damage. That's something. I wish I could safely exalt my boots. If I hit resistance on it, it breaks my Wizoke. I could maybe craft a new shield. I could have all T1s of something. How would I make? Additional physical damage reduction, plus all max res, and attack speed with life, armor evasion. Armor evasion. It's gonna be pretty unlikely no matter what. Prefixes are kind of low, physical damage reduction is kind of low. Speed's good. It's a 1 in 11 on the all res. What does it want? A lot of reduced elemental. Lots of elemental scarcer. Okay, so if that's the factor, then let's look. That's 26, and I found 2 more. 28. So if I drop this to 28, how does that change things? 1 and 3 on the attack speed. Lose 2 tries on the fizz reduction. I probably can't lower tier rating. No, that gives me 2 tiers of life. 4 gems scarcer might be hard. The graveyard on this, I think I only use columns. And in all of them put elemental, I guess. And then I think I just slap everything else in. I don't even worry about planning more than that. Percentage wise, I was looking for 4,200 scarcer. I got close. I fit everything else in. Shield, armor evasion, cardinal round shield. Craft. What do we got? +2 all max. It's got fizz reflect on it. With big life regen. It's got all max. Got the speed. Got life. I feel like that's really crazy. 150 life regen is 5% of my life recovery. I lose a little bit of damage doing this. It says 520 to 475. I lose a lot of block. Max res now 85, 84, 84. Life went up to 3305, and I have a ton of life regen now. I had 113, now I have 273. Does not fix spell suppression. Armor slightly went down, very slightly. 8 passive cluster jewel, attack damage while holding a shield. There's also 8 passive elemental damage. That is a possibility. To see if I can concoct some more damage out of the passive tree. Attack block. Enemies taunted take increased damage. That seems good. Crit multi if you've blocked recently with crit chance if you haven't. Life, attack skill damage. There's something called Devastator, which can cause enemies to explode. That seems good. That's going to take a while to craft. What else is there? Stun duration, attack damage, speed, accuracy. Probably I would want that. Yeah. Okay. Alt spamming. I have to hit the 2 lowest possible prefixes with a good suffix. I hit Devastator. Okay. Regal. What do you got? Dex, Exalted, Feel the Fight, Attack Speed, Mana Leech, and then annul the Dex, dude, annul Chaos, give me something, Attack Speed, it's only good for mapping, annul the Dex, no, alright, try again, Devastator with Fire Res, I know this one off the bat, okay, 2 all attributes, that's usable, with Strike Leader, that's not the greatest, and it gives it Dex. Try again. Okay, it hit it 2 alts later with Chaos Res, which is solid. Regal gives Smite the Weak. That's not bad either. And then Exalt gives mana. How about we remove that mana? Oh, look at that. Exalted again. Passive increased effect. Now how about we remove that effect? Oh, and then exalt it. +2 life. Now how about we remove that life? No. Okay. Try again. Riot's Queller with Heavy Hitter. Come on, give me something. Max ES? That is not something. Please. Oh, come on. Feed the Fury. Damage while leeching, attack speed while leeching. Okay. That's actually really good. Exalt it. +3 strength. Not the greatest, but okay. There's a jewel. Medium cluster jewel. Medium cluster jewel would have to have pressure points. Chance to deal double damage. And the other one, there's nothing like super amazing. Kind of like Magnifier. Basics of Pain isn't bad. Provocateur's not bad. Quick Getaway is pretty good. Maybe Skullbreaker. I have one with pressure points already on it. Pressure points isn't impossible to hit, so I'm just gonna restart on that. Pressure points already. 5 strength, 2% damage. Nope. Pressure points int, evasion. Nope. Gotta hit another prefix of a notable. Hit pressure points hemorrhage with chaos res. That's dot multi for ailments. That's not great. It's the first one that's something. Switch to the other one. See what it gives. Pressure points, chaos res, strength. Come on. Precise retaliation. That's fine. That's better than the other one. It hits often enough. I'm gonna keep trying. Pressure points, chaos res, all res. Give me another notable. Skullbreaker. Yo, that's really good. Okay, so I have a large and 2 mediums. What about smalls? Do I go for life? Probably not a bad play. Spell suppression? I don't think so. I could get another max res with an armor one. Only one life one. And a few armors, and they're all 3 passives. The target on the life one has to be Gladiator's Fortitude. Damage while holding a shield. Is there a generic elemental reroll in here? No. Fossils. I could try 4 times for more elemental. It's still going to be very unlikely. And potentially hit resistances, which is not okay. Yeah, no. It could be better to not go for these and just use normal jewels. I'm thinking actually. What kind of normal jewels do I have? Or I could try and roll a jewel. I got damage with swords. Roll with life. Life attack speed, damage with poison. No, it can be better. Instead of life, let me try crit. I want like damage. Area damage, crit multi with one-handed. Fire cold res is bad though. Melee crit multi with lightning accuracy rating. Okay, hold on to that, but don't re-roll over that one. Attack speed with one-handed melee weapons. That one's a decent one to roll. Attack speed with swords is even better. Crit chance multi damage recoup as life. One-hand multi with the recoup. I'll exalt that. Cold res. Rip. Switching to speed. Attack speed with swords, attack and cast speed. I could exalt that. Impale. I want to reroll the other one with speed. It can hit attack speed while holding a shield and one-handed weapon. There's so many mods on the jewel. One-handed attack speed with area damage. Exalt that. Damage with poison. The other one is 17 attack speed. This one is 16. So I can reroll that. Wow, that attack speed with daggers crit multi on the last speed that I could craft. I go back to try life. Another melee crit multi with lightning. Okay. I think that's all the crafting I'd try on those. Okay, I added all the jewels. I have 123 or 123 passive, so I add all the jewels and then see what I can remove to make everything okay. That's evasion rating. This is melee physical damage. Up here is projectile damage. This probably has to be the evasion rating. Currently at 5.9 million as well, with 234 effective hit pool. Very much likes pressure points. Damage accuracy multi 4.6%. Attack speed multi's not it. Attack speed is not it. No. The average damage is what I was seeing here. Hit DPS 5.5, 4.8, 5.7 with double speed area damage. 17% speed is 5.5. Alright, what do I give up to make that happen? Definitely the sword and block notes. +3 on chaos res currently. I would like to drop these 2. Still need 8. Remove some crit chance and multi here. Now I'm 9. No, I guess I was 12 out. This armor, these up there come out. That hurts the effective hit pool. Damage is still way up. 4 to go. I can give up 1 life. I could give up more life. That has me 1 off. Can't remove the int. I could remove 50 flat life. Drop down to 2.6 to go from 5.7 to 7.7. Effective hit pool definitely dropped. I didn't drop any spell suppression. I did drop a lot of block though. So I lost a lot of effective hit pool and block probably. Plus like 30% block chance. Yeah, that's where the effective hit pool went. And then I lost 4 chaos res. This is now 96. And somehow I have max chaos res. The new shield actually give max chaos res? Yeah, all max res. Not at 100% crit chance either. Bunch of regret orbs. Alright, drop those points. I dropped life and life. I dropped these 2 life. I dropped these multis. These sword nodes. And these 2. It gives me 18 points. I think that was all of everything. Yep, that worked perfectly. Jewels were Soul Razor, Oblivion Thirst. Both of the attack speed ones, because I didn't get a big multi one. If I wouldn't have gotten a double multi, these might have been able to pull through. But yeah, that is damage up. Tooltip in here. after losing the shield for additional max res. Oh, it doesn't have my Assassin's Mark in this POB. They weren't in the shield. So it's actually even better. Polaric Invitation Damage Test. Let's go. Black Star. Power charges are up. Frenzy charges are up. I'm gonna die before the boss does. Or just absorbing that, maybe? No, there was a pillar. I don't know. Damage was good. Better than last time I did that fight. So I'll call that an upgrade. Took a while, but that's also all the time I have for today. So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.